wrecked ship in, and then we're gonna from there head back over towards the landing site, and then down into the G4 area and Torian. Everyone say hi to Steffi Ponkfish. And yeah, we've already talked about these areas. They're not necessarily fun, and both runners making them pretty easy. The fish tanks look pretty easy. Steffi Pongfish coming up again. The one, the only. The dead. Oof. That's rough. Oh, Terminator being a little bit terminating. And here we go. So we get nice exploding G4 statues. Eduardo can jump around really anxiously if you'd like, or some people choose to use it to check their outdated social media. G4 is an absolute PB killer. So if you're on a PB run, it sounds like it'd be the easiest room possible, but except for all it does is give you time to think about how fast or how ahead of you are. All right, looks like both runners on a pace. So that's better than not being on a pace. So, all right, Eduardo coming up to Metroid Room 3. Gonna need some super drops here. Surprised he's still using supers and not a grouping strategy. This could get a little sketchy here. So let's see if he kills only 2 of these first 3 Metroids. Oh, he is YOLOing it. Using regular missiles there. 20 and 8 should be okay. If he takes out a door and still uses a missile refill. But as you can see, it looks like this is actually these Torian rooms have helped Derp catch up a little bit too. And this one could come down to close to being about baby skip. So let's see what happens. Meme health begin this with by Eduardo. Okay, so opening the first door and then gonna go take the missile refill anyway. Oh, grabbed by the baby by Derp. Make sure to hurry up over there. facing right, which is only a mistake because we don't look back in life. Plus, it really shouldn't make too big of a difference as Eduardo still had to go pick up extra missiles anyway, so he still had to refill. Eduardo struggling a little bit with this Zeb skip. Finally gets it. Definitely cannot afford. So to break Mother Brain's glass, it requires a minimum of 18 projectiles to do 6,000 or 600 damage to break the glass. A minimum of 6. Yeah, very close. Derp having to reset the room to get the Zeb skip. That's not good for Eduardo. He looked like he took some onion rings that took multiple damage. That's unfortunate. With no safety saves, Eduardo, I'm gonna imagine is gonna forfeit, but he's more than welcome to try to run it back. Unfortunately, would lose 48 minutes basically. So those onion rings, when they hit you, can double and triple hit you. I think I've heard up to 4 times because there are 4 onion rings. And that's really unfortunate for Eduardo. Looks like Derp is going to get hit in the face by the rainbow beam. And that's about it. Unfortunately, there's going to be the saddest moment in video game history as the not-so-baby Metroid may be in trouble here. I don't want to give anyone any spoilers, but yeah. Just keep an eye on the Metroid. All right, get your baby thumbs out. Poor baby.
Yeah. What is it, Dad?
You tell me what it is.
It's
Who's that?
Water H. I don't know. See what her name is.
All right, Samus has got to try to make it off the planet. here, a casual 3 minutes to make it off the planet. Okay.
Okay. Say what's out of here. What kind of button is it?
It's a power button. Derp hitting the moonfall here as my helper is trying to turn off my stream. No,
Daddy,
the appropriate answer is
Daddy.
not to save the animals.
Daddy.
All right, and coming up through the parlor. Very smooth parlor for
Daddy.
Derp. Oh, he is making a grave mistake here. This is not good.
Oh.
And good. In all seriousness, though, if you want to save the animals, save the animals. It's 2018, people. Do what you want. So, looks like this is going to be over here in a moment and finishing with a not official SRL time because it wasn't run on SRL of 52:49. GG. Eduardo ran a very fine race. Unfortunate. Yeah. So good job to both runners. Very entertaining race. I hate to see that happen to Eduardo. I'm sure he's going to be harder on himself than, yeah. Black Timer wins again somehow.
Bye, Samus.
Samus destroys another habitat dwelling of people and things. So pretty much the guarantee to win, you just have to have a Black Timer. So I don't know what kind of witchcraft they have going on there, but they have something going on. So while we're watching some credits, I think it's probably important to note that you guys and girls, should follow all the runners, all 2 of them. Apparently the bot doesn't appear to be working all of a
How
sudden.
do you pause it, Daddy?
We're not pausing. All right, so that might not be working, but definitely follow these guys. There's more races coming up. Apparently, it just doesn't like capital R's. That could be a problem. So, capital R's are not good. We're good to do an interview. I'm not prepared. Let me ask. But so yeah, good runs by both runners. Good times. There are more races tonight even. So that's pretty exciting. Give me just a second and I will pull those up to let everyone know about those. So at 10:30, we've got Hubert 0987 against Flop 3434. right here on Speed Gaming 2, which we are on right now. Stump, the ever lovable and amazing Stump, will be doing commentary there, all by his lonesome. So you guys will get to chill with Stump. Great guys. All right, it looks like we're getting a little interview action.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Congratulations.
Thanks. I don't know if I deserve that one, though.
It was an exciting one to watch throughout. Pretty much through Dragon, it went back and forth. I don't know if you had the other stream up, but
I actually
it's exciting
did.
watch.
I saw we were like really sync until I had a really awful lower north fair. And even then, it was pretty close.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty entertaining overall. I mean, that mother brain, she's a wily one.
Yeah, I mean, I used to die to Mother Brain all the time, so I definitely know how it feels to lose a run like that, especially lose a race like that. So I do feel bad for Eduardo. He ran really well.
Yeah, I think, and you know, as much as it's unfortunate that that happens. I think every one of us has been a part of a race or done it to ourselves, to where it's like you just want to say you just know it happens, and it happens to the best of people, and it happens to brand new people.
Oh, I agree completely.
So just can I ask, what are your general thoughts on like your race process? Do you really add anything into your races that, or take away anything that you normally do, like when you're running for a PB?
Honestly, for the most part, I run races about the same as I would run a normal run. Like, obviously, I'll play things a little bit safer if I feel like I need to, and I'll show off occasionally. I'll save the animals, of course, but for the most part, it's pretty much the same kind of deal.
Yeah, I just always find it interesting to see people's philosophy on that. Some people are very much, I'm going to run it, you know, pedal pedal down in the same way I do it always, and others are a little more reserved. I think it kind of depends.
Yeah, I try not to take too many safeties just in general, so that also applies to racing. I want to have the best run I can at any point.
That's understandable. I just think about how not very good I am, and I would just like, I'm going to stop at every save point. I would be terrible. I would be the worst person to watch ever run. But that was really exciting. I'm really excited that I got to call that. Just the back and forth nature. It just like, for me, it becomes that you can't even distinguish the runners. You just have to say they did it because you guys are hitting everything at the same time. And when Fantoon basically went off screen for both of you at the same time, that was pretty remarkable.
I would imagine. So, yeah, I definitely do wish Eduardo best of luck for his last couple races, and hopefully he can win those both. Hopefully I can win the next two as well, but we'll see what happens.
Definitely good luck going on in the rest of this tournament, because I don't know. I just have really enjoyed this tournament and kind of how it's played out for everyone.
I agree. There's been a lot of people that have gotten a lot of PBs from the tournament, and hopefully I can get sub 50 by the time the tournament ends too.
Yeah, you're knocking on its door. I don't think it'll be very long. It's just a matter of kind of stringing that perfect run together.
Let's hope so.
Right. So before we sign off, just what if you had a suggestion for someone starting to run this game, what advice would you give them to start?
I'm gonna have to think about that for a second. I mean, really, it just comes to just keep playing the game. Like, especially once you start out, every run you do, you'll do something a little bit better than the last run. So, really, just need to keep doing runs, and eventually you'll start getting good, I guess.
That's what we hope. Because if you're not getting good, you're not good. That was not very smart of me. I don't know what I was trying to say there. But I don't have anything